Have you ever wondered what would happen if you practiced one single vocal technique for 28 days straight? Well, I did it, and the results were surprising. In this video, I'm going to show you how the Messa di Voce vocal exercise transformed my voice and how you can do it too. Messa di Voce is a vocal technique that can improve your vocal control, power, and expression. But does it really work? I decided to put it to the test and practice it for 10 minutes a day, 28 days straight. In this video, you'll see my progress, my challenges, and my results. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. So let's get right into it. What you're seeing is me counting out a Messa di Voce. This is where we do a long, steady crescendo, getting louder, and followed by a mirror image getting softer. So this exercise requires a certain level of technique to even attempt it, but it also improves your voice enormously, power, control, and just gives you much more mastery of your instrument once you've learned how to do them properly. Here we go. So basically, what I did was counted for 4 counts for the crescendo and then 4 counts for the diminuendo. I practiced it for 10 minutes every day and then recorded usually just one for you guys to see, mostly on the same pitch, which just happened to be C5. But of course I was practicing them to all different vowels and sometimes longer. So sometimes I was going for 5 counts and coming back for 5 counts. But basically it was about trying to put right some things that I've had going on with my own voice of late. So menopause has caused a few vocal problems. So it was all about allowing me to really focus on this one exercise and gain some mastery back of my voice. And I needed to vary the practice up. So we're about to hit some ways in which I varied things so that it wasn't just all about counting for 4 and then counting the decrescendo for 4. I used all sorts of devices to help keep the practice interesting. And they're just coming up now. I've been working with apps like an auto tuner, which has been really a tuner, which has been really useful, just to see how steady you can keep your pitch right in the middle of that C5 there. Sorry, definitely got a frog. And decibel counter, just out of interest, and metronome. Metronome has been also really, really useful. And you can also I found one that had like drum beats and different styles of musical kind of, you could have pop or rock or samba or all sorts of different funky beats going on, and that just changed up my practice a little bit, made it a little bit less tedious than just 1, 2, 3, 4. Having somebody else playing those beats and making it a bit funky was much more fun. So this is my progress update for day 7. Now here are some really specific examples that I pulled out from the 28. This is at the end of week 1, and you can see in here it's just a little bit wobbly, especially coming up. It just wobbles at the end and the tone quality really deteriorates there. You can see from my face that I wasn't exactly delighted. This one is week 2 and I'm a little bit happier with it. But you'll hear in a second it gets really unsupported on the decrescendo, which is the bit that everybody struggles with. There you go. There it goes, really starts to get wobbly. Week 3, there's a bit of a turnaround. I'm starting to feel a bit happier with these. You can hear me counting it out very strictly. And that's much more of a mirror image than the previous ones. And then finally in week 4, I had success with an E vowel, and this is how I practiced it. So separating the E's out, and then there's a full Messa di Voce coming up, and you'll see that it's quite well balanced. And a nice mirror image. So I was really pleased with the studio results that you've just seen, but I was even more amazed by the results in performance. So here we have the 2 performance versions of the Messa di Voce, and you'll see the graphs showing the decibel count for both of those before and after. And it wasn't just my Messa di Voces that improved during the 28-day challenge. What I noticed was that my voice just generally felt a lot smoother, sounded a lot smoother, fewer glitches and catches. As I say, I've been having some sort of vocal difficulties due to menopause, so it's been really important for me to see if I could try and put some of that right. So you'll just notice just there was little glitches. I went up to the upper note, the bello bello, where the vocal cords didn't quite meet. And I really needed to take some time out to address that because I had some performances coming up, some professional gigs coming up. So it was really important for me to really spend some time working on my voice. Just to get back up to that kind of professional standard. And practicing the Messa di Voce has really got me there. It improved my confidence no end when I came to do professional performances again last weekend. This video was recorded a few months ago in one take as a tutorial video. And at the time I was quite pleased with it, but when I listened back I wasn't so thrilled with it. Messa di Voce is coming up now, and I thought it was great when I did it, but it really wasn't when I listened back. Here we go. It was actually a bit of a non-entity when I listened back. But that's okay. It's been really good to work on them. And I'll let you decide when you listen to the next video, which again was recorded just in one take, just last week. And I hope you'll agree with me that the Messa di Voce is not the only thing that's improved during the course of my 28 days of very targeted practice. So with the after video that's coming up, I'm not going to talk all the way through it. I'm going to let you listen to it because I actually want you guys to be the judge of whether you think the improvements are worthy of comment. Actually, that's what I'd really like to hear, is you putting your comments, and I'll get back to you. Mi piace bello, bello, andare in porta rossa a comperar l'anello. Sì, sì, ci Thanks so much for watching. As always, your opinions are really, really important to me. So please flip me your comments, like and subscribe. And as always, I love the conversation about singing. Bye.